Hi there, Megan McNeil, personal brand strategist. Today I want to talk to you about social proof and how important it is. So social proof on LinkedIn would be in the form of recommendations, and we want to gather as many of these as possible because word of mouth is still king when it comes to marketing and selling yourself, but word of mouth has changed. So rather than someone down in the high street talking about how awesome you are, they might talk about how awesome you are on LinkedIn, or they might do it on Google, on the reviews, etc. So we want to collect as many of these as we possibly can. Now, LinkedIn's fantastic because we can actually see a direct route of where that person is from and how credible they are as well. So some recommendations are obviously worth slightly more to you than others. And anyone that you've actually done work for makes for a better recommendation than perhaps someone that you worked alongside as well. So I just want to show you how to give someone a recommendation, because we have to give before we ask and before we receive. So first up, we're going to give Laura a recommendation. So Laura, who was my digital marketing assistant, she does some great work here. So if I'm on her profile, I go to more and I go down to recommend. And then this box here will pop up. Now we have to tell LinkedIn what our relationship with the person is. So I directly manage Laura and her position is digital marketing relevant. So next, then you write something. So Laura is great. And then I send that off to Laura. That will pop up in Laura's inbox, and then she can actually ask me to make a modification, or she can accept it, and then it will land on her page. You can find your own recommendations. I'll just show you. So I'll just pop onto my own profile here. Move my face out of the way and scroll down. And your recommendations just sit down here underneath your skills. Recommendations are fantastic, and they're so that I just think that they have a lot of value, especially on LinkedIn, because you can actually trace where the person's from. You can actually see who they are and that they're real. It's not something you've just written yourself and you've posted somewhere, or you've put on a piece of paper. It's actually real and it's traceable, and that's the power of it. It's the exact same as well, it's actually even more powerful than your Google reviews, because Google reviews can be left by a kind of faceless person, whereas on LinkedIn you can see the person, you can trace where they're from. So I just want you to start sending people recommendations, because you have to give before you can actually receive.